Hey everyone, I just want to apologize for that whole mess. That's real life, you know. Sometimes things don't happen how we plan them. And I'm guessing that because it was a public event instead of a private one, that we couldn't go live within the event. I don't know what happened, but we're fixing it and we're going to answer your questions and we're going to help you out. So thanks so much for being patient, you guys. We are extending this whole event. So I'm going to be answering your questions right now, and we will be uploading all the previous videos of the other 7 speakers that spoke. Their 5-minute videos will be available soon, and you can still enter to win the giveaway for the free nails. So no worries, ladies. Let's see. All right. So I'm just going to get down to the nitty gritty and start answering all the questions that you have. Let's see, let me pull those up really quick. So I'm going to just kind of start off with just some basic stuff first. The first one is that, let's see, hold on. So some basic stuff is, how much is my kit? So when you sign up to be a stylist, your kit is $129, and that gives you everything you need to kickstart your business. It comes with a free set of nails, nail sets, like a whole bunch of nail sets. It comes with samples. I'll show you some of the samples. I keep mine right here. So these are some of the samples that you'll get in your nail kit. I call them accent nails, and I give these away as gifts. I give them to people who have never tried them before. And it's crazy. I've even had people join my team after just trying these samples. So they are powerful. And I love that we can just mail them in the mail with one stamp. So it's super awesome. And so the other question is, are there any like fees? So really the only fee you pay after the $129 kit is a monthly website fee. And that doesn't even start, you get your first 2 months free. So that's pretty rad. And then your 3rd month, you pay the website fee, which is only $10 a month, which is actually one of the lowest I've heard of in direct sales. And you guys, one of the things I love about this business is that your website is like you get the best of both worlds. You can have customers order from your website, or you can have customers buy from your stock. So I do a little bit of both. I've got some stock here. I've got some stock in folders, but I also have people, generally most of my customers buy from my website. But I've got girls who love to have stock. They love to sell to their neighbors, or they love to do in-person parties or events, and they just have a ton of stock. So that's one of the things I love about this business, is we kind of get to do it what works best for us. And we don't have to, if we don't want to, we don't have to invest in hundreds and hundreds of dollars of stock. And the other thing that's pretty rad is that the stock is not that big, right? Like, it's just little nail sets, right? It's not like this giant item that's going to take up all this space. So I put a lot of my stuff in this closet here. And it's just easy to store. It doesn't take up a lot of room, and it's so easy to nail too. I can mail out a set of nails in just one stamp, or samples with one stamp. So it's pretty magical, you guys. This is kind of the perfect business, in my opinion. So that's really the only fee that you pay. Now, if you're wanting to stay active, you need to buy or sell $300 in nails 1 month out of 6. Okay. So basically that's like Mother's Day and Christmas, right? So if you want to stay active, you'll need to do that. Okay. There are no like yearly fees or anything, which is pretty rad. It's really simple, you guys. So let me start jumping in with your questions here. Hang on. Thanks for being so patient, you guys. Hold on, we're almost there with the questions. Okay, here we go. So, do you have your own back office program? Yes, we do. And they're also working on improving the back office program. So not only do we have one, but we're going to get an even better one soon. What are some ways to recruit without feeling like you're pushing people? So I teach my team about attraction marketing because, you guys, I don't want to be annoying, and frankly, I don't want my team to be annoying. So I teach a lot about like adding value and just sharing about who you are so that people can connect with you and who you are on social media. So that's what I teach my team. And that's how, really just sharing the business blessings is one of the greatest ways to recruit others. I am consistently sharing how this business has blessed my life, and people see that. They're seeing how it's blessed my life. I've started a little over a year ago, and people have seen me consistently posting about that. And so they naturally ask me. I don't have to like spam people and ask them questions. So that's been pretty awesome. That I just love that I don't have to be annoying. And you know what is really awesome too, is that I hardly post, about like the sales or about, we can't post publicly about the sales, but like I don't hardly even post my nails very often. I'll do maybe once a week. So you don't need to be spammy. You can do it in your VIP group, which is what I love. You can kind of sell behind the scenes. You don't have to be like, hey, buy my nails on your personal wall on Facebook. So that's another thing I love. And the other thing that's pretty rad, you guys, is, there's a lot of days where I look kind of like an orphan, and and I'm not wearing makeup and my hair is like a hot mess. But guess what? I can take a picture of my nails and they look amazing. So you don't have to dress up to even take a picture of, and post a picture. That's one of the things I love too. Because I have 4 kids. Like I get how, there's some days where it's like, I don't even get a shower. So that's another perk in my opinion. Other questions. How much does a consultant earn off each set of nails sold? That's a great question. So you earn 25% commission off your sales, and you can actually earn even higher commission as your sales increase. So like, for example, this month I've already sold over 600 nails. I'm actually over 1,000 in nails. When you hit the 600 mark, you get a bonus 3%. And then as you go up to 1,200, you get an additional 3% for a total of 6%. And it just keeps going up and up. So you can earn actually a bonus 10% in addition to the 25% as your sales go up. And that's every month. So every month you start with 0. You try to, sell 300 in nails. That's kind of what I teach my team. Like that's the bare bones minimum you want to do. And you guys, I used to be like, oh my gosh, like my first month, I was like, how am I going to sell $300 in these $11 nail sets, right? But the great thing is that Color Street offers a buy 3, get 1 free. So most people end up buying them in sets of 3, to get the 4th one free. And so generally you only need to sell like 8 sets of that to hit the 300 mark. Because if you do choose to build a team, which is a really profitable way to do it, then that's how you'll need to do that in order to get paid off, make commission off your team, then you've got to at least hit the minimum of $300 in sales per month, which I have done every month of my business. And you guys, it's not hard to do. And I have a ton of resources for our team, different templates and things that teach you how to do it and make it a no-brainer. And they are like step-by-step guides. So you guys, we're not going to leave. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like there are so many resources for you that are going to help you rock this business. Okay. Other questions. Do you find it beneficial to keep stock? And if so, how much? I think that's just depends on your audience and your personality. Like I personally don't like to have a ton of stock. I don't get a lot of orders from my neighbors. I get a lot of orders from social media, like just people from all over the world that are in my VIP group. Then I've got girls who love to sell to their neighbors, or they love to have in-person parties. So it's really kind of a personal thing. How many online parties do you host per month? We teach our team to do at least 1 to 2 online parties per week, so that you're doing a total of 6 to 8 per month. That sounds hard, but you guys, we've made it so easy. We have templates for you. And now Facebook allows you to schedule them in groups. So literally, I actually have a party going on right now as we speak. And I don't even have to be present during it because it's all the posts have been scheduled. I can just kind of check in on it and interact there. But I don't have to be like glued to my phone, right? Let's see. Do you do online trainings for your team? Why, yes, we do. You guys, I used to be a teacher, so I'm like a nerd when it comes to trainings. And so I have like a checklist. I've got trainings for our team. We have so many resources. And that's one of the biggest things that I think makes our team so successful is the trainings. In fact, I get compliments all the time on our trainings. So we have some pretty rad trainings for you guys that are super helpful and that are tried and true. They have been used by thousands of ladies on our team and they work. And I'm constantly adding new stuff. So, okay, how much do you have to, let's see, I already answered that. How do you get paid? That's a great question too. So you get paid once a week. You get a rebate check. So let's say you buy $100 in nails and you plan to resell them. Your discount comes, like your 25%, you don't instantly get a 25% discount. You get it in a rebate check every week, which is typically on Wednesday or Thursday, automatically goes into your bank. So, and then you also get a monthly commission check where, any money that you earn from like your team or also from those bonus sales that I was talking about when you reach like 600, 1200, 2000, stuff like that, or 1800, 2400, those also come once a month. Everybody loves that monthly paycheck. That's a good day for all of us, right? How much, this is a great question, how much percentage do you recommend investing back in your business? I invest 10%, and I've heard this a lot, that it's really important to invest a little bit of money in your business every month. So I invest 10% of my income every month, and my income has grown substantially. So I'm investing a lot of money, and that also means in my team. So I offer a lot of really cool incentives and prizes for my team every month, and this is for my entire downline. So those are things that I invest in. I invest in fun retreat locations and things like that. If you guys don't know me, I am very driven by fun, and so I'm all about having fun in this business, right? Because I always say, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. So, so we're always having fun on our team, and so I love to have retreats, and I'm super excited for some true retreats. I've got one in October for my very top leaders. There's not a lot of spots open left for that, but I'll be planning more in 2019, which I'm super stoked about. So questions, what other questions? How can I get started for a second job? You guys, some of my top girls had part-time or full-time jobs, and they still crush this business. You can make this work if you are determined enough. And if you set work hours, I really recommend setting work hours, whether it be like, that work hour is maybe you wake up early and you get it done from, 6 to 7 a.m. Maybe you stay up from 10 to 11 p.m. Maybe you stop watching, your favorite TV show every night and you work during then. Or maybe you get real hardcore about nap time. I used to be a nap Nazi, and or even quiet time. I still have quiet time and I have teenagers. You get hardcore about quiet time, and that's your 1 hour that you work. So, in fact, we have a power hour checklist of items that that I believe are super important to growing your business and you do those items on your checklist every day. So you'll get that when you join our team. What else? Can I still do a live show if I don't have a computer with a camera? Yes, you can. You can do it on your phone. Any tips for staying organized? I used to actually teach organization classes, so I have a whole presentation on organization that you can check out on YouTube. What made me choose this company? I will tell you. Let me share my story really quick if you guys don't mind. I'm trying not to be too wordy, but I do like to share my story. So I got a text from my neighbor 1 year ago, and she said, hey, there's this new company starting, and they've got a new product launching soon, and it's really fun, inexpensive, and girly. Do you want to hear more about it? And I was like, sure. She had me at fun, inexpensive, and girly. Those are my things. Like, give me something that's fun, inexpensive, and girly, and I'm all over that. So that's kind of why I got into this business. And then I found out, like, hello, this was a ground floor opportunity. You guys, there's only like 25,000 stylists in Color Street, and only half of them work the business. Now, I used to do another direct selling company. And I only did it for 2 months. And they said, you guys, we're in the ground floor. We have only 75,000 stylists. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get in on this. And now I'm like, no. This is ground floor. Like, only 25,000 stylists, you guys. And they talked to us about at the leadership retreat, which they do have retreats. And I'm sure they are planning to do leadership retreats every year. So we got to go to New York. Some of the top leaders in the company, we got to go. 25 women in Color Street got to go to New York City, and they really spoiled us. We got to go see a Broadway show. They gave us a tour of the Color Street company. And it was really cool because I believe 4 women on my team 4 of the 25 were on my team. And then plus me. So it was just really cool to represent and to be part of that. And while we were there, the CEO said that they are planning to launch in Canada by the end of the year, Australia, Japan, United Kingdom. I think that was it. So Canada by the end of the year, and then the other 3 are on the horizon. Like, hello, that's freaking exciting. Like, that is, seriously, like, getting in now is going to be huge. So, so that's kind of why I signed up, is I was like, hey, this is a really great opportunity. And you guys, I was sick of living paycheck to paycheck. I have 4 kids. My husband was working a job that he hated, and he was not getting paid very much. And we were so tight, like so tight, like, had to put off getting our hair cut and like essentials until the next paycheck because we couldn't afford it. And now, like, I used to always joke that I want to make enough money that I never have to think twice about adding guacamole. And now I don't have to think twice about adding guacamole. I've already made 6 figures this year in this company. And I've got some girls who are going at the same pace. I've got one girl who's already making 5 figures a month. I've got another who's almost there. I think I have 10 women on my team who have earned the car/lifestyle bonus. It's a $500 bonus that you can use towards a car or anything. And you get it every month when you hit executive and maintain executive. So it's been such a blessing. It has truly blessed my life so much. My husband has quit his job. He's now retired. He gets to be home with my kids. We get to be more present together. It's been amazing. And it's just, and you guys, the funny thing is that I was like, I'm just going to try it and see what happens. That's literally what I said. I was like, I'm just going to try it and see what happens. And I'm so glad I did. Like, and honestly, I challenge you to just try it and see what happens. It might not be for everyone, but if you give it a good go, if you follow the guidelines and the templates and the trainings that we have for you, I think you're going to rock this business like so many women on our team are doing. Okay, more questions. How do you approach people about the opportunity? I think it's really about, a lot of people are going to come to you about the opportunity because they're obsessed with the nail strips, or because they've done a party and they're like, these are freaking amazing. Like a lot of your hostesses turn into stylists. Or I have girls who go do events and the women are like, I want to sign up. Like sometimes people will literally just try the nails and be like, let's do this. Because the product it sells itself. It just does. Like I said, we hit 1 million in sales in May, and it's just because these things are easy to sell. They're not expensive. They're fun, inexpensive, and girly, right? So anyway, I don't really have to approach people about the opportunity. They often come to me. In the beginning, I would, and the other thing is when you're so excited about something, when you're so passionate about it, it's easy to talk about it, right? Let's see, how do you do online parties? Those are really simple, and we've got them in, like I said, I've got templates for you to follow that have literally, it has the wording, it has the pictures, it has everything you need. Do you do local events? So I recommend just trying everything. Try a local event, try an in-person party, try an online party, and then try them again and see which one is your thing. See which one you enjoy doing. Because if you enjoy it, if you're having fun, people can tell, and it's contagious. Your passion, your excitement are contagious. So try it all first, fill it till you nail it, and then you're gonna find your thing. And so, all right, I feel like I've been talking forever, and my phone just died, of course. Let me see if there's more questions that I can answer for y'all. But really, I really don't think you're going to regret this, being a part of this business and being a part of the most freaking amazing team of all time. Here we go. I'm getting closer to the questions. 1 second. I just want to make sure I answered all of your questions. Okay. Is there a minimum you have to make to get paid every check? No, there's not. But like I said, if you want to get paid on your downline, you do need to buy or sell 300 in nails. Let's see, trying to read all your questions. I think I covered most of them, you guys, so I'm just going to wrap it up. But seriously, there's so many resources. We have a whole community of women in Team Nailed It that you can ask questions to, and everyone is so generous. They share so much of their knowledge. That's what I love about this team is we have positive vibes. Everyone shares. Everyone is kind and generous, and we have so many resources for you guys. So you're not going to regret this. And really, you're the CEO of your business. So you get to decide if you work, like for me, I work about 4 to 5 hours a day, but you can decide if you work 1 hour or 4 hours. It just really depends on what your why is. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to do this? Everyone has a different why that, has been shared in the previous videos. But you got to find your why and then run with it. Let that be the fuel to your fire. Mine was, like I said, it was the guacamole. I don't want to have to think twice about adding guacamole. I don't want to have to live paycheck to paycheck. And now you guys, my family has been so blessed because of this. And it's been just mind-blowing. So talk to the person that added you to this event and get signed up. You guys, we've got a new stylist training starting on Monday that we love to have you participate in. It's a group. So if you're considering doing this, make sure you sign up before Monday so you don't miss out. All right. Thanks for being patient, you guys. Thanks for watching. And if you have any more questions, post them in the comments below. Good night.